Boy, I tell you what, this thing's looking mighty fine. hmm Oh shoot, let's see here. You know what I should do? I gotta make that. I gotta make a planter. Mm-hmm. Oh shoot. Well, I used to have a take. Oh, bring the water bound. Leave the water bound. Oh yeah, we did. Handy dandy water bottle. Yeah. Right. We got our water bottle for when we get doing more stuff for our spatulas. I kind of. Hmm. Yeah. You know, I don't know. I really like the standard tractor, like the ones I've done, but I kind of like a wood burn one. Make it look all fancy. I don't think it look bad wood burn. I think it'll look good. What's this button do? Oh yeah. Game thing. I think it'd look good if we would burn it. Yeah. But I guess our next build. I think our next build will probably do that. And this won't look bad though. But our next build, I think what we should do is try two tires in the front and see what that looks like. I mean, you guys seen how fast the tires went last night. They didn't go slow as what I thought they would. Uh, 'Cause we put that stopper there, so I guess making another tire wouldn't hurt to try to see what it's gonna look like. And I think it'll, I don't know, I think it'll look all right. We haven't added another tire. But the thing is, how you make it and how you screw it to the 2x4 down here is you screw it up underneath. So if you ran another 2x6 for a tire, they'd have to run on two different sides. But I wouldn't run the 2x6 in the front. I'd probably run a 2x4. Argan broke one down for 2 inches and ran 2 inch in the front for two tires. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. That'd be a great idea. 2 inch tires in the front. So you got 2x6. So run 2x2 for the front, which wouldn't look too shabby. So take it and cut them at 2 inches each side and you'd have two tires. But the thing is, where would you put it? Is the thing you'd have to run another brace through up underneath. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the build of this tractor. We did get it done. All we were waiting on was the tires. We had to put some glue in and restain, but I mean, other than that, I think this tractor build turned out actually pretty nice. Not too shabby. But yeah. So I don't know, stain or wood burn. I haven't wood burnt one yet. And you've seen the crane planters that we made. We burnt them, and they turned out actually really nice. So yeah, I mean, I think this one turned out actually really nice. I like it. Couple little sanding and good to go. Which I thought about putting two braces on each side and bracing this back here. Even with two screws, I mean, it's tight, but it still has a little bit of wobble. Which I mean, they're not gonna grab a hold of the back rack like that. So, but you never know. So I don't know. Put a back brace on it as well. So we'll probably do a little 1.5 by 2 inch right here, like this back here. And that's probably how I'd run the front tires for two. And give it a nice little look. But yeah, this thing has some weight to it. Now, one thing I was suggesting is using actually a dowel and running it up under, and same with the front, and getting them push mowers with the big tires on the back, and actually setting them on here, and then having two small ones in the front, and it'd be something different. But I think it'd be easier to remove roll or move around or whatnot. You got to mow, you could push it out of the way. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I think this thing turned out really nice. I like it. Now, some of them that I've been seeing have a little stack right here with a little 45 or a 30-degree angle on it. But yeah, I mean, I thought I'd put it up on the table and show you guys. I mean, it turned out actually really nice. I like it. But yeah, I mean, we're either gonna build another crane planter box, or what I can do, I really have to get started on the spatulas. Uh, so I gotta water them. So I gotta mist them down to get all the final grain out of them, and little ends and pieces of your little spots that pop up after you put some water on them. But yeah, we're gonna mist those down, resand them, and then once we put oil on them, they'll look brand new for a while. Uh, it's called the pop up method. But yeah, we're gonna take this puppy back outside because putting it back on the floor, that takes up way too much room. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think of this. And if you guys are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You guys, it's totally free. Make sure you like the video. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think of this tractor. I mean, this is probably I want to say fourth or fifth one we have made. Uh, so we're gonna have two for the event coming up, and we're gonna give one away. Uh, other than that, I mean, I do plan on making another one. So we might start making another one tonight. I'm not sure yet. I mean, all it is a 2x4, runs. Pretty much it's just one 2x4 by 8 and a half another 2x4. But yeah, I mean, we'll definitely see what we can do. But heck yeah, we're gonna toss this outside. Well, it's raining now. God darn it. Never a dull moment with this weather. All right, come on, Bob. Yeah, there's never a dull moment with this weather. All right. All righty then. All right, let's see here. We got, let's see here. 3, 6, 7 up there. Two 2x6s up there. Got 2x4 here. You know what? I like to make at least 2 more of these planters. Because like I said, we got to get around to start making stuff like crazy. Because we only got a week and a half, pretty much, to start making stuff. So this was the crane plant box I was talking about. Uh, they turn out gorgeous after you even if you don't wood burn them, they still look nice. I still got to put a little hook up here. And other than that, I mean, they definitely turn out very nice. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I like these, and they're fast. They're easy to make. Uh, so if we do run out of these real fast, we get done with the sale at the end of the day. Come home, just doop boop boop boop, and make a couple more. Same with the tractors. I mean, they don't take long to make. It's just the tires take a little bit more of a process. Heck yeah. So we'll probably end up making another one of these. But yeah. There. Heck yeah. So Bo has decided. All right. Okay, let's see here. Oh, we got ant. Don't want no ants in here. All right, let's see here. So, you know what? I don't think I wrote down the measurements or the sizes for this one. I know we did 30-degree angles on 90% of it. Hmm. So yeah, we'll probably end up making another one of these puppies. And then going from there. Heck yeah. All right, so let's see here. Get a couple 2x4s. Well, grass. Grass don't hurt no one. All right. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys. We actually started after we got out of here. Uh, so we got this fancy little thing, a little rocker here, and it's actually really neat. I always wanted to make some type of like rocking chair or whatnot, uh, but he came up with the idea, and it's actually a smart idea. I really like it. Little pony, little rocker. Uh, put Dowlin through here, and draw out the eyes and stuff, the mouth. The legs, not now legs were like the hardest part to make on this because you gotta configure for your angles here, and then your drops. So don't ask me how many times I did one cut, like 10 times, and I'm like, all right, so you just gotta flip flop everything. And So here I'm sitting here, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be that bad. And I get the angle on the chop saw, and I'm like, that looks great. And I'm sitting there, I traced out. And after I traced out, I'm like, all right, so we just gotta flip the cut. And what do I do? Same darn cut. I did the same cut like 7 times, but finally got it. So these are gonna go in here like, well, like so. These are the two sides right here. And then this puppy sits in here like so. And I mean, it's pretty neat. I mean, I don't mind it. Uh, it should turn out actually very nice when we get everything done, sanded down. And other than that, I mean, that'll be another piece. I mean, it really wasn't hard to make, but it was just hard to get the dimensions down for the backs and the fronts. But yeah, that's a project waiting on right now. But all legs are cut. But what I want to do is I want to make some rockers out of 2x4s. So they're a little bit more sturdier. Uh, but my scroll saw will not cut through a 2x4 quickly. So, and I don't have a bigger one. So I might just make a couple more legs like this and make a small little rocking chair. I mean, won't look too bad. But yeah, I thought I'd show you guys that build that we started last night. Yeah, it's definitely coming together. Heck yeah. All right, guys, let's see here. I don't know, like I said, if I wrote the measurements down for this. So what we're gonna do, now got a little bird gonna be on it. Let's see here. And like I said, I write all the nice projects that I think are going to sell quick down. I got my tractor, I got another planter box. Don't mind the scribbles the kids got to it. And that's all right. Open. Shoot, new websites. And we are probably going to make another snowflake for Christmas. I'm not sure what we're gonna make it out of, but I plan on making it out of a nice 2x4. So it's a little bit thicker, it has a little more of a bite to it. All my drawings I did. Yeah, that took forever. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nope, 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 nope. Right there. Bam. Awesome. All right, awesome. Heck yeah. Oh, shoot. All right, let's see here. So, frame flyer blocks. Just by 40, 45 degrees. Now, here's the thing. Okay, that's for that. Okay. All right, let's see here. Well, shoot. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. What, 10? Not bring one of them in for a start rate. Well, shoot. Careful. Careful. What are you using that one? I'm gonna crack. Let's see here. I'm gonna step out here for a minute and do a little surface surfing. Uh-huh. Yep. Right there. There's the ticket. Got a mile long one right there. Ain't even that. That's about 17 foot. Ain't using that. Well, sugar plums. All right. Hmm. I don't know if I want to make the bottom wide with a 2 by 12. That's the thing. I think it would give the back way too much room with just a plain 2 by 4 back there. You'd have a little bit more playroom, which you really don't need because it's only one 2 by 4 going up. What can we use? Well, shoot. Hmm. Mm-mm. Well, that kind of stinks. I guess I should have broke down a 2 by 12 and a 2 by 10. Hmm. I mean, we can always make the cut, and then tomorrow it's supposed to be kind of nice out. I can knock all this stuff out and then cut that tomorrow, then slap it all together. Not too shabby an idea. Yes, I might have some. Hmm. Let it rain, let it rain. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. With this one, I prefer the wood burn look. The next one we might stain. I kind of like do two of each, so two wood burn, two stain. Uh, which one stands out, or which one somebody else is gonna like, or whatnot. But like I said, we are a little bit behind, so what I have to do, and I gotta get a lot of stuff prepped. There's all these, yeah. So the herb strippers, that's that name. We gotta drill all these holes in these, like this one right here. And there was one that caught my eye. So the grain on this one I really like because it has those little swirls in it. And I actually thought when I grabbed it, I'm like, oh shoot, it's cracked or whatnot. It wasn't cracked, it was just nice little grain. Uh Now unfortunately, I only got a couple cherries. A lot of them are maple and oak. But other than that, I've been falling behind because I've been building other projects like the tractor, player boxes, and yada yada. Uh, I have to get in there with the Dremel. Yeah, little dough mixer. Yeah, I mean, and oh, I actually like that too. You got that little pop right there. I like that one. I like it. Just looks so good. I like that. That's definitely an eye catcher. Uh, yeah, I'm probably gonna mist all these down with some water, and then probably let them sit kind of overnight, and then resand everything, put oil on them, and other than that, those are gonna be ready. But the thing is, I know I had to make a lot more, and that's the thing. Uh, I mean, up in the rafters, I got plenty of wood just to make more, so that's a big plus. Yeah, I mean, I th- once you put clear coat or well, not clear coat, but that polyurethane on it, I mean, it's definitely good to give it a nice shine. Definitely looks good. I like it. It definitely stands out. Hey Mark, how are you? So yeah, like I said, we're definitely a little bit behind. What we like to do is get all these projects together and see what we're actually looking at and see what we actually have, and then go from there. I mean, we got one of these, we got two tractors, we got the bird house that we have with the planter box in the bottom of it. We got a birdhouse, hanging heart with a basket in the middle. We got two welcome signs with planters in them. And on that, we got specials and tons of cutouts that we've done. Uh, but so, like I said, I kind of like to make two more of these. They're easy, they're fast to make. Uh, the only thing that takes a little bit is the box, and that's really about it. Uh, and then, watch your fingers for these darn old brad nails because they just, like to pop out of your fingers, which kind of, don't feel the best. But like I said, it hurt the first time. The second time when I went through my middle finger, I was like, man, but there's the darn ring. I tell you. Instead of being like Elsa, I don't know, like let it snow, we need to let the rain stop. That'd be even better. You know, nice 75, 78 degree weather would be 20 times better. All right, let's see here. I might have a 2x10 on the porch. I'm not sure. Hmm. I have a feeling there's so going out there. I think this is actually the bigger one that I did a 45-degree angle down in here. So we're probably gonna go with that look because you don't know if somebody's gonna have a basket hanging here. It's gonna come down and go all over this plant, which you don't want. But yeah, everything that we've been making's been turned out fantastic. So I kind of like that. Let's see here. I don't know if I showed you guys this build yet. Uh, I just jumped on a live actually, and I was like, man, I was just bored one night and I jumped on. I was like, this wouldn't be bad to make. And it's a little box, not too shabby. I was like, I kind of want to try out the new attachment on the saw. I'm like, yeah, we should be able to do that. And it actually turned out really nice. I like it. Now, the only part that I don't like is when I shot brad nails through it, which I should have glued it. That's my mistake, is they came out the side. But, I can always make new ends here and make a new box. And then the other part is I got to start making other boxes for like storage boxes, little round ones or square ones, and getting those ready. But yeah, I mean, what we should start making is them and getting our spouses back out, getting them cut out. Let's see here. I know we can cut our rocking chair, well, our rocker out. We should be able to make another rocker. Now the thing is doing that is say if you're making a rocker chair, you don't want to do a little overkill, so you don't want it this way. I mean, you can. It's totally up to you. Make it how you want it. Uh, but let's see here. How I would make mine is I'd probably stop at least another. I'll say what that's maybe 10 inches from here to there, and I'd come around this way doing the same look here. Uh, so it kind of sat like that, which would be a good look for a little rocking chair. But I'm not sure how I want to go about the legs on it because you're gonna have to angle them as well. So I'm not sure yet. But bear with me, guys. I'm gonna go. outside and see if I can find a 2x10. Not get soaked, I guess. Well, good thing I brought my sweatshirt, huh? Darn flip 'em, right? Tell you what. Well, like I said, guys, if you guys are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. Alright, I will be back. Let's see. Okay. Holy shoot. Raining cats and dogs out there. More cats and dogs, though. Alright. So, I mean, it's, like I said, it's gonna be a little overkill. Let's see here. We did get treated. We got 2x12s here, which, I mean, like I said, I mean, I do not have a bandsaw. That's one thing I do not. Kind of wish I did and make life a little easier in a way. All right, so what we could do is I got two treated 2x12s, but they're a little bit wider than this, which that's all right. What we can do is we're gonna overlap these. So say we're gonna make this one come out another inch and a half. We'll make this one come out a little bit farther. This one about another inch and a half, and make it actually look pretty neat. So that way there's not so much room hanging. Let's see here. I mean, it'd be different if it was a 4x4 in the back, but yeah. So we'll go with a 2x12. Unfortunately, everything outside is getting a little bit wet, but yeah. So we're gonna do here. Yeah, bandsaw would definitely help with a lot of things. Uh, Now I plan on making some nice jewelry boxes. The only thing is what I would do is do I don't know. I seen this really nice box somebody made, and I kind of wanted to duplicate it in a way, but make it like my own little, personal idea of how I would do it. I mean, I kind of like make my own ideas instead of kind of like seeing somebody else's and being like, oh yeah, that's nice. Kind of duplicate it. Like I kind of like to try to always make my own little ideas. So it's like, all right, so this is what you do, this way you have to do. Like Viking, Bearded Viking, he has really nice ideas. I can really like his box that he makes. Uh, he makes gorgeous boxes. I'm telling you. Uh, I seen the one box that Bearded Viking made, and like I think it was out of leopard wood. It was, and that was. I mean, that box was gorgeous when he got done with it. All right, so let's like let's take that off of that there. Now let's take this one right there for right now. And now let's take this puppy now. I don't know why I would throw the circle in there, but we'll sand that off a little later. Yeah. So what we'll do, since this one's so no, it's not dramatically huge compared to that, but we'll make a bigger box for the front. And what I'm going to do with this one is I kind of want to go up just a little bit further with this one and see how that's going to look. Because, like I said, with a plant up here, you don't want it sitting on the box. So, let's see here. Yeah, clean this place out. So, let's see. We'll go with, for the back, we'll go with a 28 inch. So 28 would sit right in there, which won't look bad. And then we'll go with a 45 instead of a 30, so it gives it more of an angle. So let's see. One thing I haven't done ever is try to wood burn treated wood. I'm pretty sure it would kind of be the same, but don't hold me. Get a little pencil. 28. Ooh. I can see it. Let's see here. Oh, excuse me. Come there. Now, right then. So we want that. Hmm. Yeah. We are getting there now. I could feel it. Telling you. Next one. We might do the same measurement as our last one. So that is going to be 20 inches. Let's double check. It's 30. Not much 30. No, what we didn't do. A little over 2 foot. That was right at 2 foot. Nothing. So that worked. So we'll do a 30 right there. But yeah, if you guys got any good ideas, definitely let me know. I mean, let's see here. So we have 30 inches right there. Right there. Let's see here. 33. Oh. I tell you what. All right. So, oh, come here, Bob. Gotta move. Gotta move some more. Oh, shoot. Looks good. All right. Well, that one's gonna go up there, like so. Holy shoot, that looks like the guy started off Eiffel Tower. All right, so we might just go with the 30. Japers. I didn't think that was gonna do that. You know what? Thinking about it, I might have just seen that when I built it the last time. I was like, yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. So I think I went back with the 30. That's a little high. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. We're going with 30. Oh, customers will see that and be like, so whatever made you think of building making it look like that? Well, you see here, you don't do too much there, so I'm not worried about that. Watch there. Yeah, right back here. Mhm. Now we're back in business. Let's see here. Run it down through here like that. Eight and 3/8. So from here to there, it's 8 and 3/8. So hmm. Look at that, fits. So you just take that, run a little measuring tape like that. 8 inches down from the tip. And turn it back to a 30 degree. Gotta do a little sandy sand. Put this piece right on top of that, copy it. Both good. Get a little mark in there. Look at that. Mhm. Not looking too shabby. Tell you what, you guys, we're making business now. Hmm. No questions things here. The next one we're gonna make it at least probably another 2 inches to make it 10 altogether. So that's probably gonna be a good idea. We'll do that. Yeah. We'll go with 10 inches next time. Heck yeah. American cluster. Oh, it's all over. So it's 0.838. Perfect. All right. So we have a couple screws. Put one up top here. Then we're gonna do a starter here. Now, make sure that's always up there. Before you do a Foley screw. All right. You guys can add as many screws as you want. I just do 2 on each side. don't think they went through it all that. And weather don't ever give up.
No, it don't.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I see. Yeah. Oh. Warm here.
Yeah. Rainy good outside though.
No, yeah. Again. Hmm. Holy shoot.
Yeah. Really that holy man. We need to extend this roof.
Yeah.
Then we could have this door open like that.
They're gonna run a gutter down through there.
Yeah, that'd work good, so it don't leak in. Well, splitter broke, so we were down for that, right?
That's insane. Yeah, you want to
I come up.
you can. Stop.